Just wait till everybody get in here, guys. I don't know yet, but I'm sure we got a lot coming. Thanks for all the views, guys. Y'all are being shadow banned. I've got a lot of views on all my videos, and I'm getting a lot more subscribers on both channels. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate everybody. All right, y'all seen the thumbnail. BP Earthwatch. He's got a new, believe it or not, I promote him, even though that I don't agree with him, and they think I knocked him off. No, I didn't. The big wigs has knocked him off. People that owns the YouTube and Google. You can't really do anything, guys. You just got to camouflage it like me. You can see that he was removed by YouTube. It really wasn't YouTube. It was Fox. Fox knocked him off. So I just want you to know that. If you slander anybody's name on or their stuff on the video and it's not true, you can get in trouble for it. Just thought you might want to know that. But we are going to get into the news. Where did it go? I swear to God, sometimes y'all really think the internet's God, don't you? Well, I got news for you. It's not. See how many people's on because I'm getting shadow banned. I'm sure. Can't see. Usually I get more likes and more shares after it's over, which I shared it on all of my Facebooks. So that's where I'm getting all my information. Can we get to it? Okay. All right. Okay. We'll start off with this. Antifa, DC docs threatens Fox News. This is going to be interesting. Enjoy, folks.
This one is about being authentic. Look.
You're a puppet. All right.
I got fire department calling. I don't know what to do. This video is brought to you by the Rugged Reserve 6-in-1 Patriot car charger. This thing is tough as nails. With its patented metal pin hidden in the tip of the cigarette lighter plug, you can literally smash through any car window with one strike in case...
What now? Sorry, I had earphones in, but in computer, not phone. Okay. Well, I'm going to start off right here. If you bully, sexual harass, or threaten anybody on YouTube, you will be prosecuted in death penalty. Giving you heads up. And the way they do it, it's a silent death. Okay, just giving you heads up. No, I'm not mad at you, Laura. I'm not. And I appreciate all the donations. Appreciate it. It helps the Marines militia, not me. I'm making money off of something else.
...of a fire, or in the rare event that your car sinks to the bottom of a DC swamp. You can use it to cut through your seatbelt and charge your phone. It's got a super bright LED flashlight and red emergency flashers. Probably one of the coolest features is the fact that you can remove the charger from your vehicle's lighter port, stick it in your pocket, and use it as a portable charger. The 2200 milliamp battery stores enough power to give your phone 100% charge. Use the link in the description to get 60% off, and on checkout, use the Impact 10 coupon code to get another 10% off. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. You guys
just like and share, folks, if you want to save people's life, but if you don't, then your fault.
people don't have a rational, logical argument, they usually launch ad hominem attacks against the person and character of the person they're talking with, or they chant meaningless slogans into the air. Or in the case of the anti-fascist versus Tucker Carlson, they dox him on the internet, surround his house, and make threats. A left-wing mob showed up outside the Fox News host's house Wednesday evening, posted pictures of his address online, and demanded that he flee the city of Washington, D.C. Carlson, a co-founder of the Daily Caller and host of the Tucker Carlson Tonight Show, was at the Fox News studio when an angry crowd showed up outside of his house. At least one of the protesters went all the way up to Carlson's front door, where they left a sign with his family's home address written on it and rang his doorbell. One report says that some of the protesters, dare we call them a mob, threw themselves against the front door and cracked it. The video the group Smash Racism DC posted on the Twitter account shows one of the mob's ringleaders leading the crowd in chants of "racist scumbag, leave town," and "Tucker Carlson, we will fight. We know where you sleep at night." In another video posted on Twitter, the protesters chanted, "No borders, no walls, no USA at all." The group posted a picture of the sign with the Carlson family's address on it to Twitter. With Tucker Carlson, you cannot hide from the people you hurt with your rhetoric, your lies, and your hate. Hashtag knock knock, Tucker. Carlson said the protesters had blocked off both ends of his street and carried signs that listed his home address. According to posts on Twitter, the group called Carlson a racist scumbag and demanded that he leave town. A woman who has also overheard one of the deleted videos said she wanted to, quote, bring a pipe bomb to his house for supposedly inflammatory rhetoric about immigrants and minorities on his Fox News show. He said it wasn't a protest, it was a threat. They weren't protesting anything specific that I had said. They weren't asking me to change anything. They weren't protesting a policy or advocating for legislation. They were threatening me and my family and telling me to leave my own neighborhood and the city that I grew up in. He added that he still doesn't know who's behind the protest, but plans to find out. On Twitter, Smash Racism DC accused Carlson of spreading, quote, fear into our homes every night, taking particular issue with his comments about the migrant caravan. A now deleted tweet read, reminded that we have a voice. Tonight we remind you that you are not safe either. So obviously these people use their voices to threaten other people with whom they disagree. Carlson's address, as well as the address of his brother and good friend Neil Patel, with whom he...
I have a lot of customers that comes to me for fibromyalgia. Give you a little heads up. Massages helps fibromyalgia. I've been getting a lot of jobs off of that. That's why you don't see me as much on YouTube. I've got other jobs. I'm a massager. Been doing it for, gosh, 18 years, I guess.
Co-founded the conservative media site The Daily Caller, were also shared in tweets from Smash Racism DC's account. In a Facebook post that included video of the gathering, the group wrote, "Fascists are vulnerable. Confront them at their homes." Following backlash and news reports, Twitter deleted the tweets and suspended the group's account early Thursday morning. The Facebook video was also taken down, but the...
It's up to you, whatever you want to do. You can go to my Facebook, find me there. I get paid like... I try not to hurt anybody. I got specials for my regulars, so they get the cheap ones. Like right now, Christmas and Thanksgiving in October is for their specials for my regulars. So I've been very, very busy. Oh, by the way, breast cancer, it reduces breast cancer too. I don't know if you knew that or not. People don't realize things. But I learned that from Texas A&M professor in 2015. So, yeah, I'm getting a lot of customers lately. Economy's getting better.
Page is still up.
Yeah, it is a good thing. It is. Listen to this, guys. This is at Tucker Carlson's house, folks. Listen to this.
Hours after the protesters dispersed, police were still stationed near Carlson's home. News of the protest and doxing prompted widespread condemnation from not just conservative-leaning journalists or Fox News personalities, but also media members who are critical of Carlson. Megyn Kelly, the former Fox News personality who's reportedly in exit talks with NBC, called the demonstration stomach-turning.
Yeah, Antifa just don't realize that we know not to. The drones are about to kill them. They're probably already dead. But this is George Soros's actors, by the way. They're paying them a bunch of money to do that. It's George Soros that's involved. All of it. Bombs, the shootings, everything. It's George Soros because Ronald Reagan dropped the wall in Berlin. And what day was that? November the 12th. And my birthday is on that day. Next Monday. Gosh, I feel old.
She said, "This has to stop. Who are we? What are we becoming? Tucker Carlson is tough and can handle a lot, but he does not deserve this. His family does not deserve this." Guys, it's amazing to see a mob of people willing to do to somebody and their family what they wouldn't want done to themselves. We know where you live, right? That's a threat. Basically, we don't like what you say, so we're going to make sure that we make your life miserable. Can you even imagine doing this to somebody? It's looking more and more like some of the people who do these kind of things are suffering from a mental disease rather than simply misguided ideological dogma. These people got some real issues. If you want, leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comment section below. This channel is made possible by viewers like you guys. If you want to support this channel, the Patreon and PayPal links are below. You can also visit my sponsors or grab a heart.
He is really having problems with his videos, which I've been having some shadow banning too, so. And it cut me out when I said this. I'm the speaker of the Marines Militia, WikiLeaks, Anonymous, ex-CIA, and ex-NSA. We're bringing them down, boys and girls. Please like the video. I'm working hard for y'all. I know the ones that's disliking my video, and you asked me a while ago who it was. It's the same people that I've been calling out. Same ones, folks. Remember that. We got a bunch of kids that don't believe in what's happening. A bunch of kids. And they're going to get whoopings. Worse than they ever have. Ever have. Laura, I tried to get a hold of you. You said you were trying to find me on Facebook. Which my medic's not working worth a toot lately. So I'm doing the best I can for y'all. Let's see here. What is next on the agenda on the news? Okay. Alert, breaking news. Alert, US F-22 Rapture F-18s, F-15s joint air combat drill over Europe. So they're helping them? Huh, interesting. Really? He just helped Batman? I mean, that was weird. How do you like the storylines on this thing? They're supposed to be the bad guys on the left side, but they just shook hands. Ain't that something? The bad guys respecting each other so they won't hit each other upside the head with a drone.
This is USA.com. You get 50% off your first pair. But at a regular...
and black batting cleanup in Oakland, California, Jose Canseco. Pow! Keep on sharing, partner. Thank you for all the work you've done. And I'm the crime dog, Fred McGriff. And I'm from the Atlanta Braves, baby. Oh, you don't want to mess with a native. I'm part Indian. You messed up, boys. All you have to do is let them see the work. Say, hey, look at this guy. Look at this game designer. He knows what he's doing. And they're hooked just like that. I've had so many people that didn't even care what was going on, and now they do. On my Facebook, they disappeared, and now they're back because they know I'm right.
I'm a musician, about to embark on a concert tour, with the majority of which will be down south, Atlantic City, the deep south.
We're taking Antifa, the atheists, the fake news, the New World Order by storm. I am the storm that will break down the wicked.
This is the best fried chicken I ever had. I've never had fried chicken in my life.
Those are the jets that's out in Europe right now, surrounding Europe with Russia. And you said Russia and the United States wasn't together. Well, guess what? You were sadly mistaken. I have felt this. Oh shoot, I'm breaking up here. What is this? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know, I heard. Jose, wait a minute. Are you talking about that shooting? That 13? That was drones, man. You didn't see my last video. You need to go look at it. You need to go look at that one first, and then come back to this one. I don't know what's going on, but y'all not getting my notifications. Y'all gotta check my videos every hour. Get away from the fake YouTube channels. I'd start deleting them if I was you, because I'm going to be the only one standing. Everybody else will be disappearing. Even the drug addicts. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's not your fault. I told you what was going to happen 2 years ago. It's Andrew Jackson. You'll see me with a black hat on and I'm looking down. I'm kind of like posing to the camera. It's Andrew Jackson, Birmingham, Alabama. It's not hard to find. I've got more than one, but that one, I got a bunch. Okay. I know where you're at, and I try to friend you, but you're on privacy. So, just thought you might want to know that. I have found everybody on there, but I've even found my enemies that hates my guts for telling you the truth. And I'm getting them. I'm getting every one of them. You don't even realize we got their faces, their addresses, and everything, and Anonymous is going to put it on their YouTube channel. We're bringing down the NWO so hard, it's not even funny. They mess with the wrong person. How'd you like that? Captain America and Tyler Breeze shook hands. Everybody needs to work together, guys. Black, white, Hispanic. Y'all are all a target to the drones. Just trying to warn you. All I can do is get you the news and the real news, and that's it. So help me God. And I will do it until the day I die. Keep on trying to come to the house. BP and all the other dudes. Come on. My stepfather's ready for you. And by the way, there's a cop, Jefferson County Sheriff's cop, lives right across the street, so good luck. You're going to need it. My uncle lives right down the road too in Shelby County. Captain Jefferson County from, he used to live in Adamsville, now he moved to Shelby County. Captain Dale Harrell, Jefferson County Sheriff's Department. Good luck. You're going to need it. That's why the SWAT team is looking for Thomas Geyer and Anthony. Let's go to the next news. What else we got here? Okay, breaking news. 5.4 on the Richter scale just hit Australia. 5.4. All these earthquakes are going to really make you, yeah. Let's see who this is.
Guys, this is some breaking news, and this is not good.
See somebody talking here. Yes, see here. Right. Let's see here. Wake up the criminal elements controlling both sides of the right and wrong, and will use their positions to further divide you. Yep. Obama told you what you wanted to hear. Now Trump is doing the same. What do you think the results is going to be? You're right. And this is not, Why Not Gold is his name. And then I had some more come up on my YouTube channel Messenger. On YouTube message. He says, he is everything. He is everywhere. He is real. And he does exist. He holds the universe. Okay, he's talking about, I gotta get that one off. I'm not losing my channel over that. Sorry, guys. Okay. He says, it's not your government anymore. It's a cancer that destroys families. Stop feeding them with your hard-earned dollars that belong to your family. He's right. He's completely right. All right, enjoy my other game design with Flash versus Harper. Let's see here. That's pretty cool. Thank you for the message. Why not go? Okay. Got any more news? That is funny. Y'all, I swear to you, I'll be putting it on Facebook. Grumpier old cat reminds me of Trump. That is hilarious. Thank you for the pic. Appreciate that on Facebook. All right, BP News. This is where I say BP News, aka Prophetic Times, Blazing Press, is fake. And I'll tell you why. He's already been knocked off once by Anonymous for lying to people and trying to tell you lies that it's not, that he thinks it's shootings, but I know it's drones. That is the news on that. Okay. 8% are okay with 8% of Germans are okay with dictatorship under certain circumstances. That would be none other than Angela Merkel, which she has been sat down and done for. Breaking news, 26th time steamboat geyser has gone off. You don't think this, I hope this thing don't happen on Thanksgiving or Christmas, or, you know what I mean? That would be unbelievable. Here we go, guys. Breaking news. This is coming out of Mary Greeley. She knows what's up. I hope they don't knock her off, but she's got to go to gaming or go camouflage her news somehow. If she don't, she's going to lose her channel. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mary with Mary Greeley News. Well, Steamboat Geyser went off for the 26th time this year. Today is November 8th, 2018, and it went off yesterday, November 7th.
And what did I tell you was going to happen? November the 8th was going to be a bad day, because every day, every month, everything is on the 8th. Remember that, folks. I told you from all the way from the Hawaii situation, the alert system went off, January the 8th. Everything is happening on the 8th. If it ain't the 8th, it's the 18th or the 28th. Remember them dates, folks, okay? And remember Thanksgiving and Christmas, because I have a feeling while you're off spending time with your family, something crazy could happen, like an EMP going off, and then here comes martial law. Just thought you might want to know that.
Is the signature of that eruption from Norris Museum, a larger image of the eruption that was provided by one of the geysers. No one was there to observe the eruption. It was detected automatically by the monitor they have at the Norris Museum. Here you can see the note, detected by automated Yellowstone Norris Museum seismogram. The last observed activity there at Steamboat Geyser was on the 4th. Light splashes seen and inferred by steam seen later in Back Basin. Nothing is clearing the immediate vent area. Snow in both runoff channels, trough full of sand and gravel, and slushy water. Cistern in good overflow, muddy pool full and surrounded by white snow. Looking at the map of the area, the Norris Museum is up here, and they detected the eruption all the way down here. Cistern Springs, which Steamboat runs off into, is right here. There I zoomed in so you can see a little bit better, but see the channel as it comes down? Arch Steam Vent, which is located here. This is Cistern, this is Steamboat. Had a real interesting entry note earlier this year. Now that was on August 10th of this year. Pools below and west are 3 different colors, might suggest different water sources. First, closest to the arch, is grayish-white, second is green, and third is taupe. Now that's supposed to be a color between dark brown and gray. On April 22nd, there was another interesting post. Heavy wash and debris downslope. Cistern blocks and stones lodged. on uphill side of trees and logs. Looks wet, but could be snowmelt. And the next note that they have posted isn't until 2014, July 7th. In 2001, another very interesting post there. It says a visitor reported a lot of mud around Arch Steam Vent today. I left the desk briefly to check it out. John Tebby and I walked down and found trees covered in mud. Huge mud flows around the boardwalk and a big sinkhole in the side of the boardwalk northwest of the vent. There was a light splatter of mud on the boardwalks as far away as 25 feet. Last recorded eruption obscured in my captures of the log. We'll probably find it as I work back in the time. Now, 2001 was another increased activity at Yellowstone. So here is the location of Arch Steam Vent. Up over here is Steamboat. And over here we have Cistern, which Steamboat runs into. These other geysers have very poor observations that I could find posted. Very poor notes regarding anything that's going on. Yellow Funnel Spring. Again, the last note was November. Water a bit higher than last week. Clear, greenish color. That's down over here. Dabble Geyser. Nothing since 1989. That's what I'm saying. Poor recording. There's its location. Mud Spring, 1967. But in the notes, they do have one from August 31st. And that talks about more water coming up. And there's its location. Mystic Springs, right here, nothing. But from August 22nd, talks about the water being high. High up to the log debris and yellow, greenish. I think with the activity that's going on with Steamboat, they would see what's going on with these other geysers a little bit better. Pearl Geyser said it was full. No idea if snowfall or internal filling. Saw bubbles, but then stayed to see if it would thump. It was blistery out there. Wet, warm ground. Warm ground. No idea if there is overflow than the typical flow to the west. But there is no snow on the ground surrounding Pearl for quite a ways in all directions. Nothing about ground temperature, anything like that. Vixen, nothing since October 28th. Making this note so that it's easier to find than buried in the data. While standing up looking in the direction into the vent, a flat light at 30 seconds into the eruption. I clearly saw the white of a large steam bubble rising, then suddenly disappear. Looking like a balloon being sucked down a big hole, I heard a pop, and saw the water level change. I never thought you could see an implosion, but that's as close as I come. August 10th at Vixen Geyser, another sinkhole near the boardwalk. This sinkhole is across the boardwalk towards Cradle Mud area is half full. Sinkhole in the east behind Vixen still holding runoff. And then in June about someone throwing some trash in there, a penny and a stick. You know, they registered these two as sinkholes, actual sinkholes. No notes for rubble since 2000. Recent activity since 2004. And there's its location. Corporal was on September 16th. Now that's when this whole area became more active. Gas bubbles and good thumps at 11:09. Now take note of this. Steam flashes at the bottom of the pool, 11:11. And the different dates they have for Corporal. And there's Corporal. This is Steamboat. Nothing from Veteran since June of this year. And then recent activities, same thing. Like I said, this whole area needs to be watched a little bit better, I think. It should have been this summer. Changes in water, suggesting that the source of the water somehow was...
Now remember what I said about the volcano. They were bringing in drones to mess with it. Ever since that happened, we've had nothing but mess with problems all over the place on volcanoes. What if I told you that they were going to use an explosion to make the volcanoes erupt? You decide what you think. Give me some likes, shares, and subscribes, please. I'm working hard for y'all. And I hope y'all enjoy the game designs and the news. I'm doing the best I can so we won't get knocked off. Remember that, folks. Your freedom is gone. And your freedom news that's turned into fake is getting knocked off by Anonymous. They're back.
Disrupted. Sinkholes. Flashes of steam. Thumps. All the different notes that they do, supply us with, which are limited, of some changes that definitely have happened over here. So Steamboat of late has had 2 eruptions, most recent. 7 days, 12 hours.
You're welcome, Jose. You're welcome. You did everything right. You put your city, your state, your face, everything, man. You did everything right. There's people out there that's trying to get in anonymously and it's not working. They're getting deleted or kicked off, or I'm sending them my link. The porn people that's selling their sex and everything, I'm sending their link and showing them the killer drone video, and it's scaring the shit out of them because you're not hearing from them no more.
Hours and 7 days and 8 hours. Now that the park's closed, researchers have moved in and going to take advantage of less eyes watching what's going on. And look at how dark that steam is coming up. So if you have any thoughts or comments or questions, please put it down below. Please subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.
Okay. That was Mary Greeley, and she is unbelievable. I love her. I love her to death. She's doing a great job. It looks like the women doing a better job than the men. Which Kevin Shipp did a great job last night. You did a great job. Thanks, boss. I love his videos, man. Sad they only have to be short because of what he's been doing, what he's having to go through. His family being threatened and they poisoning him and everything. It's sad. But we're not gonna stop, man. I got your back. I got your back, partner. Promise you that. Okay, we're going to get into Wormwood. When is the arrival? Nibiru will, they call it Nibiru, I call that a CIA operative name. Wormwood will rush down to Earth. Watch quickly before they delete this video. 10-4, here we go. Enjoy, folks. Wormwood is getting closer, and it will be close again November the 20th to December the 20th. Might be some bad snow and tornadoes and hurricanes and all kinds of crazy stuff could happen, guys. Just get ready. They're trying to cover something up, and I know what it is. It's this thing right here. Enjoy.
I read a lot of web pages, and it seems nobody knows where Planet X is. I found this site at doomguide.com/dsg_16_14.php. I will include the link in the video description so you can go there. It has some valuable information which I think everybody should have, because there are a lot of people out there who say that Planet X is behind the sun. And this is utter nonsense. Anyone who knows anything about our solar system understands that all the planets are in a ring, or it's called an ecliptic plane. Pluto does not fit in, but Pluto is no longer a planet. You may recall that I told you why he was kicked out. He was puny, wouldn't go to the gym, and then they caught him drinking light beer, and they threw his ass out. So forget about Pluto. I have read that the gravitational attraction of Planet X will hurl Pluto out into the Kuiper Belt and perhaps even as far as the Oort cloud. So don't worry about Pluto. All the rest of the planets are in this ecliptic plane. Here's a drawing. The sun is yellow. The Earth is that green, blue, and brown ball. The path of Planet X is marked in blue. We have been told that Planet X will come in below the ecliptic plane, will pass the sun, and then leave after passing through the ecliptic plane. Closer to Earth on this pass than any other pass recently. The path is parabolic. What does that mean? If you have a ball, a softball, a baseball, or a basketball, and you're going to throw it to your friend, the path is parabolic because the ball is being acted upon by the Earth. A parabola is the path of a moving ball in a gravitational field. What does that mean? If you throw the ball up into the air, the minute it leaves your hand, it is traveling at the fastest velocity. And every second that goes by, that ball loses 9.8 meters per second of its speed. So if you hurled it into the air at 4 times that speed, in exactly 4 seconds, the ball would stop rising and begin to fall because gravity is still acting on it. Planet X is the same way. The Earth is replaced by the sun. And now, Planet X is just a ball with a whole lot of debris, which comes in and speeds up all the time it's coming in. It whips around the sun, and then it goes back out to where it came from, likely the Kuiper Belt, but possibly the Oort cloud. It's a 3,600-year cycle, and since I'm reading a page that was provided by Zeta Talk, they have a number, 3,657. That number is very strange because there are 365 days in a year and 7 days in a week. That number is 3657. They said that's the average time it takes to go out and come back in. One complete cycle, 3,657 years, and it does vary. Why does it vary? Because it encounters things on the way, like Earth. And Earth will pull on it, and it will pull on Earth, and this slows it down. But it has enough velocity when it goes back out to go out for 1,800 years. Imagine you threw a ball so hard, 1,800 years for it to reach the point at which it stops and begins to fall back. That's Planet X. And it's because the sun has an enormous mass, and Planet X has a mass. And the power of the sun's influence on it works on it all the way out. It stops it from going out, and it brings it back in because Planet X has lost its velocity. And so it comes back in, streaming faster and faster with every second that passes, until one day, it's here. It whips around the sun, passes through the ecliptic plane of the planets, and goes back out. Now look at this diagram. If Planet X is coming in, at which point is it behind the sun? My answer, it is never behind the sun. Never. Never. In order to be behind the sun, it would have to be on the same plane as the Earth and the sun. And you can see by this picture that only takes place once. And when it's there at the ecliptic plane, located between the sun and the Earth, there's going to be a shadow on the Earth. We're going to have a passing of Planet X. Some people might ask, is this the 3 days of darkness? No. No, the 3 days of darkness is also the 3 days of continuous light, because Planet X locks onto the Atlantic Rift. It's the part of the Earth that is very metallic. And when it locks onto it, there are only 2 things that can happen. The Earth stops heating, or X just rips out that large piece of iron and takes it with it. On planet Mars, you have a 4,000-mile gash. And everybody has their theory about what it is. The scientists are saying water washed this out, and I say baloney.
Your eyes are a beautiful pair, and they've seen a lot together from the biggest event.
Now remember, guys, it's supposed to pass. I've already passed this once, August 21st, 2016. Now we've got 6 more years to prepare for it to cross pass again, past New York all the way to Mexico. And what does that look like? It will be an X, marks the spot. And where is that X going to be? Right where it splits in half. You see how the man upstairs giving you signs? Just think about it, folks. You're running out of time.
Planet X came close to Mars. There was a lot of iron in that particular part of Mars, and Planet X now owns it. That's what happened. That's my opinion. You form your own opinion. 65 years ago, actually it was longer, in 1947, I think it was June, a vehicle crashed. All the aliens died except one. She had a high-fidelity body. What does that mean? She could rock your socks off all night. She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I ever seen. She had sightless eyes, telling me no lies, knocking me out with those American thighs, taking more than her share, had me fighting for air. She told me to come, but I was already there. The walls were shaking, the earth was quaking. She had a high-fidelity body. Now, in 1947, we had no clue what formed the asteroid belt. We thought it was asteroids. That's why it's called the asteroid belt. But this alien told us that it was a planet, and there was a collision. And I surmised that the collision would have to be something from the debris that's trailing along with Planet X. It would have to be a moon or some of the debris that hit this planet, shattered it. And if it was a watery planet, then you have frozen ice in those asteroids. She did not use the term Planet X. This alien who crashed in 1947. She didn't speak English. She spoke 340-some languages, but she did not speak English. She only told us that there was a collision and it formed the asteroid belt, and I surmised that since planetary collisions are extremely rare, it would have to have been done by something that passed through, like Planet X. And so I felt, when I read that she was talking about Planet X. I didn't make that clear enough when I did the video, and so some people asked me, where exactly did she say that Planet X caused the asteroid belt? It was, I think, in chapter 6, when she talks about the collision that shattered a planet and formed the asteroid belt. Planet X comes in with a whole lot of debris. The insider who saw it said, it has a tail 1 trillion miles long, and there are trillions and trillions of particles, some of them the size of a mountain. And we are going to pass through this tail of Planet X at least 5 times, according to Alex Collier, who recently said that. If this thing takes 3,600 years to go out and come back, it could have a tail that lasts 5 years, and he could be right. I don't like to get behind.
Well, Kiss was trying to tell you something in one of their songs, The Destroyer. Hit that like button, everyone. Don't forget. I'm doing a hard job for y'all. And my life is on the line. But do I care? No. I don't. I'm going to die for this country just like my grandfather did.
What other people say. I tell you what they said. I don't tell you if I believe it or not. I just say, this is what he said. Here's why it makes sense. But I don't want to go so far as to say I'm sure that it's right. Take one more look at this image, because I want you to notice something. If you were to draw a straight line between the Earth and the Sun, and then you were to draw a second line at any point along planet X, and you can draw thousands of them if you want, tell me the angle that is created by the line that goes to the Sun and the line that goes to planet X at any point on its path. The farther planet X is from the Sun, the smaller the angle. And when it's rising up to approach the ecliptic plane, you're going to get the widest angle. What is the widest angle you can see on this graph? Is it 30 degrees or is it more like 45 degrees? It is certainly not 90 degrees, is it? It is never going to be 90 degrees, and it is never going to be blocked by the Sun except the point at which it passes between the Earth and the Sun. Passing through the ecliptic plane, and it's moving very fast at that point. It's moving faster than it ever travels. When it is closest to the Earth, it's going to grab the Atlantic Rift and hold it for a while. Earth will stop rotating because Planet X has a grip on that Atlantic Rift. And that's when the trouble begins, because if you think earthquakes and volcanoes and tsunamis are terrifying, wait till you go through a pole shift.
Yeah.
Hey, mister, are you a rotor plumber?
Guilty.
Did you fix the flood in my house?
I sure did.
And he is right. The pole shift is happening as we speak. We're going to have the coldest that we've ever have seen, folks. It's coming. It is coming. And I'm going to be honest with you. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. See, what'd you say? That thing smashed through every planet headed toward Earth. It's like the Japanese knew about it. Yes. Yes. Japanese knew about it. China knew about it. Russia knew about it. That's why they're getting ready and getting underground bases, and nobody else is worried about it. See, our America don't give a damn but partying and having sex with our kids and screwing around and killing you off, along with telling you what to do on paying the taxes to this crap. Yeah, you're right. Headed home, going to try to listen, but can't hear well. Turn it up. Turn it up. I got it up loud as I can, sweetie. It's up as all I can. They're trying to turn it down. This is YouTube's crap. You got to turn it up and get your earphones in if you have to. Put it on a 50, 70-inch TV and put surround sound on the son of a gun. Get your Xbox or your PlayStation and watch it on a big screen and listen to it. So here we go.
The animations I have seen are that it jerks the Earth with a force we have never felt before. And all that water on the planet is pulled to the planet's X side temporarily. And when the pole shift takes place, you have a mountain of water, thousands of feet high. And that's going to slosh all over the coastal areas of the world. And you're going to have 5.6 billion refugees trying to stay alive. Everyone has the same odds. That's government. That represents 93%. So, if you fear Planet X, consider the threat of our own government. 93% chance of death with our government, and only 90%.
Okay, if you're in your car, if you're on your cell phone or whatever, get you a little clip and put it on your side of your thing. That's what I do. If I'm driving down the road, going to the store or anything, I listen to YouTube all the time more than I do the news. And I put a clip over there like a police walkie-talkie or whatever and put it on there. Let's see here. Where's it at? I've got one. I got one big time, believe it or not. It's actually... you can get them at Boost Mobile or wherever your telephone area is, and you can put it on your thing, or you can make it look like a necklace. You can turn it into a necklace if you want to, and you can listen to it that way. I've got my ways. I'm telling you, man, I've got bad ears too, so you're not the only one. I've got one good eye on the left and a good eye on the right. I do the best I can on these game designs. Hope y'all enjoy. I'm doing the best I can.
Percent chance of death with Planet X. Of the two, Planet X is a milder form of death. More people will survive Planet X than our own government's murder of 13 out of 14 of us.
Yeah.
We built thousands of FEMA camps, a crematory,
Yep.
and 111,000 trains with foot shackles. What do you think they have planned? The Georgia Guidestones tell you. Now let's get back to Planet X. I want to read this article. Apparently there is a whole lot written, and this is 16.14 Planet X. It says this section was compiled from the information provided by...
Just tell your 16-year-old son to go to commercial art, and you'll learn a lot on electronic arts and stuff like that. I've been doing commercial art since I was in junior high. I'm glad I had something to go back on after I got injured. I never quit, man. They cut my hands and legs off. I'm going to be talking with my brain and my mouth.
Nancy leader of Zeta Talk. The Planet X prophecy describes a periodic disruption of our planet from an officially unknown object in our solar system. At the time of writing, the position of this officially unknown object was far beyond Pluto. And the author writes, far beyond Pluto resides a dead binary star, similar in mass to our own. Planet X orbits between these two stars in a long, thin path. The reason I have to call them stars is because she calls them objects, and they are both suns. One is a dead sun, similar in mass to our own. And so the word objects is not really good diction. They are both suns. One is alive, the other is dead. Our sun represents 98% of the mass in our solar system, and of all the other planets, asteroids, Kuiper Belt, you add them all up, they only represent...
Speaking of hacking, you need to get your bank. You need to get your money out of the bank and start putting it in the safe. Guys, quit thinking that electronics is going to save you. Because when the EMP hits or the sun flares hit the electrical grid or anything like that, I think the sun flare is going to hit the electrical grid. I don't think it's going to be EMP, if you want to know the truth. They're going to tell you that it's EMP. But guess what? Anybody that says EMP is CIA operatives. I want you to know that right now. I'm bringing you the real news, folks, because I care. But you do need to get your money out of the bank and put it in a safe. All gold and silver needs to go in a safe, folks.
1.5% of the mass of our solar system. With Jupiter...
I haven't used a bank in 8 years since Obama came in office. I'm sure you got some money, Laura, or you wouldn't be living... Seriously. I mean, quit. I mean, God, y'all got to stop with that. What money? I mean, for crying out loud. I got a little bit. I just know how to manage. The women that I've been with don't know how to manage. I'm serious too. Get your money out. Seriously. You know why y'all don't have money? Because y'all too damn worried about the Super Bowl or some kind of stupidity of, I don't know how to manage. You need to manage. Quit getting on the drugs. Get off the drugs, everyone. Get off the alcohol. Get off of it. It's your fault, people. Your fault. I woke up 4 years ago. Thank God for Carmen.
Consuming just about all of that. I think it's absurd to pretend that we know what's in the Kuiper Belt and the Oort cloud.
That's cool. Guys, enjoy. This is the last match. Buffy the Vampire Slayer I created versus Charlotte Flair.
I think it is likely that massive objects exist way out there that are as big or bigger than Jupiter. Jupiter is just enormous. Look at this picture. Look at Jupiter and then look at the Earth. How many Earths could fit in Jupiter? Jupiter is enormous. And the Sun is much, much bigger than Jupiter. If you place them side by side, only 1.5% of the mass is Jupiter. And the Sun has 98% of the mass. And later in this article, they're going to tell you that Planet X is only 4 times bigger than the Earth. The dead binary star is similar to our own Sun in mass. Planet X...
That's cool. I mean, a lot of the women has decided to join forces with the women, which they don't have a chance. That's what George Soros and Obama and the New World Order wanted. They wanted the women to be alone and the men to be alone because that's going to be their sale. That's going to be their sale, folks. You better get you a security guard, Laura. Like I said, find you somebody that'll stay on your couch or whatever. You know what I mean? You don't need to be there alone, sweetie. I'm just telling you. And get your kid out of school. They're attacking kids with drones at the schools.
Travels between the two. Therefore, the size of Planet X is much smaller than that dead binary star. So let me read that sentence again. Far beyond Pluto resides a dead binary star similar in mass to our own Sun. Planet X orbits between these two objects in a long, thin path. This orbit takes approximately 3,600 years to complete. And they're comparing it with the duration of the Mayan calendar. Now, the Mayans were a people in Mesoamerica, the Central America, North America area. They had an advanced civilization, and they understood and used 0. Only 3 civilizations have ever done that. I think they were visited by...
Yeah, it's supposed to be the new norm. The governor said something about it. It's the drones from China. In the middle of the night, you're gonna have fires. In the middle of the night, at your clubs, you're gonna have shootings by the drones. Paul Walker got attacked by them. Okay, your military got attacked by them in the Middle East. Y'all need to wake up, folks. Seriously. And Buffy the Vampire Slayer is beating the crap out of Charlotte. I wasn't expecting that, but. Expect the unexpected in WWE.
Reptiles, I think the reptiles ate them as food because they sacrificed to the gods. And they practiced cannibalism.
By the way, thanks for the news update, Jennifer. Appreciate that.
What did the aliens give them? The Mayans achieved some amazing feats, like 0 and a calendar. And so we have to respect the Mayans, even if this technology was given to them, because it was far better than anything we had. And it just so happens that the duration of the Mayan calendar is based on a 3,600-year cycle. Why? What's the connection? Now the traveling companions. This peculiar planet also comes with many moons and other debris, which travel behind it like a string of pearls. This can get...
Just hit that subscribe button. Share. Viral, folks. These videos, I know they're gaming and everything, but they got to be camouflaged because if you've not noticed, all the other channels are disappearing. And I'm like in a Survivor series, and I'm going to survive this sumbitch. Oh, another thing. Go to my other YouTube channel that's going to have short news and comedy and comedian. I got some funny dog laughables of a dog saying no to its owner, and then I have other dogs saying mama and all that. I thought y'all would love the comedian stuff, and go to NWO, rest in peace NWO, the real news. Okay, folks. I'm working hard for y'all. The other 3 YouTube channels doing great. I've got over 20,000 subscribers on 5 channels, so y'all just keep on going, guys. Y'all doing a great job, and thank you for the comments that's respectful, and thank you for all the the full force respect on fighting these people, because George Soros he thinks he's going to win, and he don't have a chance. Does he realize that we're Americans going to be backing down to Germany? We're not. And I've been right on all the hurricanes, folks. The EU is the European model on the hurricanes and the weather. Y'all need to get on the EU map, and that's what your future of the weather is. Oh, and by the way, like I said, if you're looking for me on Facebook, go to my Andrew Jackson, Birmingham, Alabama. But if you don't have a face, a city, or a state, you're not coming. You're not invited. Okay? I've got my security watching on that, and I've got my advisors watching it. My advisors are watching all my comments, and they're deleting all the comments. I'm not controlling the YouTube, folks. It's my advisors, ex-CIA and ex-NSA and WikiLeaks and Anonymous. Y'all have a nice day. I'm just the speaker of the Marines Militia, WikiLeaks, Anonymous, and all of that. I'm just telling you guys, I care. I just wonder how much you care. Thank you for being here. If anything comes up, I am going to make some magical videos of me in my anonymous outfit. Y'all going to enjoy that. And I love you all. Y'all be safe. We are anonymous. We are the Marines Militia. We are WikiLeaks. We are ex-CIA, Kevin Shipp, ex-NSA, Edward Snowden, bullies, sexual harassment, threats. We're here. Run.